I've said that many times that that the Big Bang is kind of like that thought of separation, because if you think about this idea that all what science says, and again, within that we're talking about the illusion, okay? But this is how science explains how we got here, just as how religion explains we got here. How does religion explain we got here? Well, Adam and Eve made a mistake, right? And then God got mad and kicked us out of Eden, and then we got this world because we were bad. You know, the science takes out the judgment of bad or good. It just says all form, or all I don't want to say form, all substance, all matter. I'm sorry, all matter, which could fit on the head of a pin. Everything, everything was in there. The earth, the sun, every galaxy, everything was in there. And at one moment, we don't know why. So science is helping us to not make it a bad thing. We don't know why. Something happened, and in that, if you will, Big Bang, all physical matter was formed. Now, the interesting thing about science, which I think is always kind of helpful for us to look how, because to me, nature, science, this world undoes itself within itself. So if you look at it, everything in the physical world you cannot add or subtract from. Everything that happened at the moment of the Big Bang, according to science, you cannot add or subtract from that. So if things are being made, it's the combination of atoms. There's nothing new ever being made. I think that's so fascinating. So you can never lose anything or add anything. So what it tells us is we are complete right now. We are whole and complete right now. Nothing can be lost from you. And you don't need to gain anything because you have everything. So everything is within us. So there's kind of a parallel to that. Now the Course would go a little bit farther, saying that could never have happened in the first place. That's a dream, and we're all still connected here together. But I think it's interesting to look how religion explains how we got here, and how science tries to explain how we got here. And both of them have a lot of questions, where the Course would say, you're not, you never left, so there's no reason to try to figure out where you are. You are always and forever in the heart of God. You know, no matter how much you may think you've wandered away into a body, how many bodies you may have had, you can never be away from the mind and the heart of God. I think that to me is pretty comforting. No matter how much I have wandered away, I am always in the mind and the heart of God. And in some ways, science is saying the same thing by saying nothing can be added to or subtracted from the atoms that were once created in the very beginning. You know, it's a very interesting sense of, I think, security, if you will.